Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Gaming Foe here, back at it with another NBA video. So I want to really quickly talk about the Draymond Green's recent interview regarding Kevin Durant and KD's contract situation last year. Draymond argued that Kevin should have notified the Warriors and the media about his free agency plans prior to the start of the 2018-2019 season. Instead of just waiting for free agency to make his decision, really just letting his teammates in on what he was going to do, maybe the media.
Should have happened was Kevin come out and say, "Hey man, like
That's it.
like this is it. Like so let's do this or this isn't it." You know what I'm saying? But you can't just leave the elephant in the room.
Draymond argued that the constant media attention was a distraction and contributed to the Warriors' disappointing finish in the finals. Now, I would argue in that case that really KD's Achilles rupture and Clay's ACL tear was really the biggest thing that derailed their finals. Really just derailed their finals. But definitely the relationship between Kevin Durant and the rest of his players probably had an effect on that too. If KD had decided to stay last minute, Draymond's future with the team would be kind of uncertain. Now, people really don't think about this, but if the Warriors were to pay Kevin Durant and Clay, they would also have to pay Draymond, and that's what, three humongous salaries just to start paying out in 1 year, right? Draymond eventually got 4 years, 100 million, something like that. Clay got a lot of money. KD would want a lot of money. They're already paying Steph, so that would just be a lot of money, and ownership and management probably wouldn't be too happy about dealing that contract. So Draymond definitely had a little more at stake than just his friendship with Kevin Durant. He would have really probably wanted to know before the season what Kevin Durant was planning to do, right? Draymond probably would have sought out an extension earlier in the year if he knew that Kevin Durant would resign. On the other hand, KD isn't obliged to anyone. Like, he doesn't have to do anything that his teammates want. He's his own man. He can make decisions on his own time. He shouldn't be bonded by the will of his teammates. Draymond and Kevin, they have a complicated relationship. That could be really seen in the beginning of the last season when first couple of weeks, Draymond against that Clippers, I think, right? Draymond and Kevin Durant, they got into a huge altercation where they were like they were cussing at each other, and they were like ready to fight. Kevin Durant wasn't happy that Draymond didn't give him the ball in the last possession. Draymond ended up turning the ball over. Draymond called Kevin Durant the B word, which was definitely a little too far. Kevin Durant was definitely hurt by that. He definitely came to the Warriors expecting to be like kind of accepted, and he never really got that from the fans, not really from the coaching staff, from their reports that he didn't really have a great relationship with Steve Kerr. So they're definitely a complicated relationship with the Warriors, and this definitely brings up another point, really something to think about. Like, in the future, will players notify their teams about what they plan on doing in free agency before the season starts? Guys like AD and Paul George, they told the team that they're not re-signing, that they want to trade, and that allowed the teams to really think ahead and find some good trades. But if a guy like Zion in 6 years or 7 years, whatever it may be, decides that he doesn't want to return to the Pelicans, he can just not tell the team, and the team will really just be stuck if he leaves. They'll really just be in no man's land. So it's really interesting for the future with young stars like Trae Young and John Morant and Zion and Luka, how their free agencies will pan out in like the next couple of years. That'll be definitely something to look at. Kevin Durant is obviously an MVP level player, definitely a guy that you just want the ball in his hands, and he obviously has the right to choose to do what he wants. But I definitely kind of agree here with Draymond in terms of maybe just letting the teammates know what his plans were. Draymond said that him and Clay were fielding questions about their free agencies the whole season, and they had to field questions about Durant's free agency. So that was definitely probably stressing them out. Definitely something that they really didn't want to deal with.
Clay and myself was asked about our contract, and it was strictly due to Kevin. Because while that was going on, you kind of had Kevin like, I don't know what I'm gonna do next year. Like, and it don't matter, but it does matter because you're not the only person that has to answer that question.
So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe. I kept this one really short for y'all, so yeah, definitely leave a like. Bye-bye.